Where would we be without herbs to flavour our food and add delicacy and excitement to our meals, even in winter, with things like bay, which of course vital ingredient in bouquet garni and in those lovely winter soups and stews. And being evergreen, it can stay out all the year round, except in the coldest localities, where it may get burned a bit. The same is true of rosemary, both evergreens that can live in the garden all the year round. There are others, though, that come autumn and winter will disappear completely. Basil, coriander, annuals that we sow afresh every year. And yet other perennial herbs which tend to die down in winter, like mint and chives here, their interest and their savoury uses can be prolonged by digging them up now and making sure that you're putting them in a place where through the winter you can carry on encouraging them to grow. Now, I admit, it doesn't look terribly prepossessing, does it? I mean, would you want that on your windowsill? No, but then the prospect of having fresh chives through the winter might convince you. You can get rid of a lot of this foliage straight away. Just take a knife and hack it off, because by planting it inside, it's going to encourage lots more new growth to come from below. And you can now set about dividing this up into pieces. Just pull it apart and all these little tiny bulbs will separate in your hands. And you can go as small as you want now, several pots on different windowsills at different stages of growth. Plastic if you like, but they're not terribly pretty. I infinitely prefer to put a good clump like this in a clay pot with some ordinary multi-purpose peat-free compost in there. Work it around with your fingers, and you want to bury this at the same sort of depth that it was growing in the garden, lightly firming it with your fingers and leaving enough space on the top, a gap, to make sure that you can get some water in there. And then it's just really a case of tidying it up. I know it's not the most ornamental plant you will ever have, but believe me, in a few weeks' time, this is going to start pushing up new growth from below. And the prospect of having fresh chives right the way through the winter amply makes up for the bit of work that you put into it at the start. You can do the same with mint, because mint too, if you plant mint roots in a tray like this, they'll start coming up. And then your windowsill becomes a feast of fresh herbs rather than those nasty dried things that are the alternative. It's worth doing.